For any social setting, not just raves, the public must know the dangers of fentanyl and the ways that they could stay safe. This library in San Fernando is one out of the 5 libraries in Los Angeles to be handing out free diapers and menstrual products. People that volunteer at least 2 hours of their time will receive 2 free plants to take home and plant themselves. Now, this particular exhibit does end in July of 2023. Reporting in Los Angeles for Valley View News, I'm Camille Acevedo. Rick Caruso spent election night surrounded by family, friends, and supporters at the Grove. He reflected on his supporters' involvement in the campaign.
The dearness of people, the embraces we got, a lot of hugs over the last 9 months, and I don't know, it's something that is very special.
Mariachi music welcomed supporters entering the celebration. Vendors endorsing Caruso served food. Excitement was in the air despite the close race.
This event is great. Everybody here is, is very enthusiastic. It's upbeat, and hopefully that we can carry this smile for the next 4 years.
Caruso ended the night with a speech reviewing his platform, which included plans to solve homelessness and curb crime in Los Angeles.
I think that Rick brings a very good plan to the table, especially for business owners like myself.
This is Camille Acevedo reporting at the Grove in Los Angeles for Valley View News. On Fridays and Saturdays, the Santa Monica Mountains Fund uses volunteers to help with plant restoration at the Native Plant Nursery. Assistant Nursery Manager Carla Gonzalez works with the volunteers at the Rancho Sierra Vista Nursery.
They could help us to grow these plants, transplant them, and that way we're engaging with the community, but we're also meeting our goals.
Volunteers help process cuttings, transplant seedlings, sow seed flats, weed, water, and fertilize. More than 50,000 native plants are being grown for restoration.
It's always great to do something that contributes to the environment, whether or not it's the physical environment or the social environment. You're part of the ecosystem.
30,000 out of the 50,000 plants here are Stipa pulchra, the purple needlegrass. The team has worked on this project for about 1 year. People that volunteer at least 2 hours of their time will receive 2 free plants to take home and plant themselves. This is Camille Acevedo in Thousand Oaks for Valley View News. Hostile Terrain 94, the undocumented migration project, shares journeys of migrants who attempt to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. Abelardo de la Peña Jr. is the Director of Marketing and Communications at La Plaza de Cultura y Artes in Los Angeles.
A sadness, an anger of these lives lost, that, they made that trek voluntarily, but for what was the reason? Conditions must be so bad in their own circumstances where they're from to cause them to take this dangerous journey despite all the barriers.
The exhibit showcases found items from travelers such as clothes, shoes, backpacks, and water containers. It gives attention to missing people and the families who are seeking answers. The creators of this exhibit want to raise awareness about the dangers that people experience trying to cross the border. I would want for everything to be nice. For me, crossing the border wasn't easy. I also went through many difficulties trying to come to this country. Now, this particular exhibit does end in July of 2023. Reporting in Los Angeles for Valley View News, I'm Camille Acevedo. The University of Maine has made the first 3D printed home made entirely from recyclable materials. Much of the 600 square foot house is made with wood waste from sawmills and bio-based materials. The home comes in pieces ready to be assembled, complete with doors, windows, and electrical wiring, and installation already built in. The house's engineers hope the project is the first step in tackling a labor shortage and lack of affordable housing in Maine.